Hello everyone, this is MCon, and we're back with another episode of Dragon Age Origins, with the continuing adventures of our Dwarven noble, or possibly Dwarven ex-noble, Durin Adukin. We're here in Lothering, after being chased off by the Blight from Ostagar, and just kind of hanging around seeing what's going on in this area.
I wonder if that's an accurate likeness of Andraste. Maybe she was ugly. Maybe she had buck teeth. How will we know?
Those who seek redemption be delivered, but those who have sinned be forgiven.
Okay, cool. It gave us a codex entry. Take a look at that in a minute. Alright, anything back here? Ooh.
It has begun.
Mind if I do? Bronze symbol of Andraste. Okay. Cool. Let's take a look at that codex entry. Quest in Lothering. Cool. Alright, and then the Blight. Yep. Lots and lots and lots of things. Rest and resupply is what we're doing at Lothering here. Codex. Sacred Ashes of Andraste. Okay. Yeah, we know a lot of this. Let's see. Okay. Maker shall never forget you so long as I remember. The song faded and the vision with it, and Havard was alone, but his wounds were healed. With new strength, Havard took up the ashes of Our Lady and bore them back to the lands of the Alamari. Fearing that Mafarath's supporters would defile them, Havard took the ashes of Andraste to a secluded place high in the mountains, and there he carved from the living rock an urn to hold them. Time passed, and the whereabouts of the urn faded from memory. Perhaps it was the Maker's will that only the most worthy should find his beloved's final resting place. Now we have only the legends, such as that of the Chevalier Lothair, who quested to find the urn to save his dying daughter, and either found it in time to cure her, or returned 100 years after her death. The ballads end less than certain on that point. Cool. Alright.
And
Chantry
then shall the
brother,
Maker
Chantry
return
sister.
to the
I'm
black
sorry, but
city
I must
in
prepare
heaven.
the Chantry's vestments
And
before
then
we
shall
leave.
the chant
There's
of
very
light
little
make
time.
it pure. Let all mankind
Chanting
be
brother.
humble. Let
see.
all repeat the chant of light.
Yep.
Only
not
the
much to
word
say.
dispels the darkness upon us.
Yeah, we'll take a look at that. I said we'll take a... Huh.
I shall do it.
Usually we can... Oh, key required.
Shall be done.
Okay. Well, that's a pity.
You,
Hello.
Smith, what is your name? You
Uh-oh.
seem quite odd to me.
You would not be the first to think so. But avert your eyes. I will not have you staring over long.
Best get used to it. I'll be watching you. We want no trouble here.
And when the chant spreads across all four corners of the world,
Okay.
rise at last to the ears of the Maker. Let him
books,
hear
cool
our
books.
unwavering faith.
Oh, chest? No. Won't let me open it. Alas. Hello, Revered Mother. Talk to you in a moment. But this one? No. They never let me open anything interesting.
Will you be making a donation to the Chantry, my friend? You look like you have salvaged more of value than most who make it here.
What, tithe is acceptable?
Might I suggest 30 silver?
Very well. 30 silver it is.
Thank you, my son. What can I do for you, then?
I am a Grey Warden. I need your help.
A Grey Warden? Here? Oh dear. You put me in a difficult position. You must know that Tairn Loghain declared the Grey Wardens to be outlaws.
So I've heard, but it's Loghain who betrayed the king.
Tairn Loghain? That is as hard for me to believe as his condemnation of the Wardens. There is a price on your head. Lay low, and I promise to keep your presence a secret. That is the best I can do. Now, if there is nothing else?
Well, I was hoping to receive your blessing.
For a Grey Warden? Yes. You have a difficult road to walk, don't you? In Andraste's name, I call upon the Maker to watch over his child and creation. Watch over his path, O Maker. Give him light in darkness. So let it be. Now, if there is nothing else...
Seem very dismissive. Can you provide any help to the Grey Wardens at all?
I cannot help you without risking the safety of this village and chantry. The best I can do is keep your presence a secret. I am sorry. Now, if there is nothing else...
Perhaps I should go. You seem occupied.
May the Maker guard you, Grey Warden.
Alright. Donated 30 silver, and what did I get? Diddly. That's
Those
lousy.
who have sinned,
Okay, anything interesting over here?
And when the chant spreads across all four corners of the world...
Just a bunch of books.
I hear those bandits are back again. Why don't the Templars kill them?
That's a good question. Alright. We'll head on out.
As you say.
Demons primarily come in 5 varieties based on the part of the living psyche that they feed from. From weakest to strongest, they are rage, hunger, sloth, desire, and pride. Pride demons are the strongest. Alright. So we had that Doomsayer over here earlier. We already talked to him. We talked to the merchant over here. Where is he? The merchant over here. We talked to Chanter Devons and the kid. What else is there to do? Oh, look at that.
Where are you?
Elf root. Okay, short bow, which is not better. Good, good.
Have you seen my mother?
That depends. Who is your mother?
She's really tall, and she has red hair. We live on a big farmhold, all of us. Some mean men with swords came, and Mother told me to run to the village as fast as I could, so I did. She said she'd be right behind me, but I've been waiting and waiting, and I can't see her.
Do you know where your father is?
He went with William to the neighbours yesterday, but he didn't come back.
Come with me. I'll help you look for your mother.
Mother said I wasn't to go with anyone. I'm supposed to wait for her here, in the village.
Go to the chantry, child. Someone will look after you.
I will, but only if I don't find Mother first. So, you're a dwarf, aren't you?
Really perceptive, kid. Yeah. Why'd you ask?
Father says dwarves are really greedy, but you're not greedy at all. Thank you for helping me.
Warms my heart. Ooh, rubble. Anything useful? Elfert grown among the rubble. The Chastened. The Chastened Wilders have lived in the Korkari Wilds since the first wars with the Alamari drove them southward a millennia ago. According to their own lore, they always had been a forest-dwelling people that adapted quickly to their new home. Game and fish are plentiful in the wetlands, and the Chastened thrived. For a time, they and the hill-dwelling Avars were true threats to the northern lowlands. The Tevinter Imperium had arrived and was hard-pressed to keep back the waves of invasions from the south and the west. The fortress of Ostagar was built specifically to watch for chastened hordes venturing north of the tree line. It was not until the legendary warrior Hafter soundly defeated the Chastened in the first half of the Divine Age that the question of their ability to contest the lowlands was settled permanently. Today, the Chastened are considered largely peaceful, though their ways are still primitive compared to our own. In the Korkari Wilds, they live in strange-looking huts built on stilts, or even built into the great treetops. They paint their faces and are split into small tribes ruled by the shamans, like those among the Avars. There are many tales of these shamans having learned their magic from the Witches of the Wilds, witches that inspire as much terror as they do awe and gratitude, even if there is no definitive proof that they exist. In particular, the tale of Flemeth, the greatest witch of the wilds, is celebrated amongst all tribes. While there is no way to know how many there are in the wilds today, few travelers that pass through the forests tell of Chastened eking out an existence even in the frozen wastelands of the far south. one can assume that should the Chastened ever organize themselves once more, we might have reason to fear them here in Ferelden. We ignore them at our peril. Alright. Let's see. Great. Don't mind if I do. Golden Scythe 490 Black. This battlefield spirit maintains a chill even in direct sunlight, which it appears to absorb. Optimal serving is by the drop. Contact with exposed flesh is discouraged, but likely inevitable. That's some liquor. Alright, and then some flasks. Cool. I think I've been around, yeah, the Templar. Yep, so let's cross the bridge.
Just how smart are Mabari supposed to be, anyway? Do you think they understand everything we say?
Conversational barking.
Is that so? You could just be listening to the tone of my voice. You could be an utter moron for all we know. Hey now. There's nothing saying that a moron can't be cute and adorable. Who's the cute and adorable puppy? Ignorance is bliss, isn't it? That's what the Chantry kept telling me anyhow.
Oh, I love this game. Anything interesting back here? No. Nothing interesting at all.
Tell me something, Morrigan. Did you live there in that forest your entire life?
I left it on occasion, but I always returned. Why? Is that so strange? It was my home.
But it was just you and your mother there? No one else?
Mother occasionally had company.
What? Company? Do I even want to ask?
No, you really don't.
Okay, let's talk to Allison.
Hello, stranger. I don't suppose you know anyone that can make traps?
I'm quite familiar with traps and the like.
I would happily pay you to make some. There's wood and nails and other goods around the village and the forest. But you probably already know that. Sorry. Come back if you make some.
Traps are a girl's best friend. Let's read that, because I'm not sure. Allison has heard that Barlin is setting traps around the land to protect himself from the Darkspawn, and wants to protect herself in a similar fashion. Since Barlin has all the traps in the village, she needs you to make 3 spring traps for her. Oh, okay. We've got trap making, right? Let's take a look. This trap is remarkably simple to build, but effective nonetheless. It relies more on the element of surprise than complicated mechanisms. Trap knocks down whoever triggers it. Okay, you just need trap triggers. Okay, so these must be the ones that I know. And then I know how to make Deathroot Extract. Okay, weapons coated in this mild poison deal additional nature damage. And may stun the target. Neat. Venom. Additional nature damage and may inflict a penalty to movement speed. That's cool. I never really bothered the last couple times I went through. I pretty much never bothered with poison making, trap making, or herbalism at all. So I think it's kind of neat to get involved in that a little bit. Elm shortbow. Nope, not better. So that's cool. Crafting. Yep. Okay, what else do we have? It's a quiet, peaceful village. Of course, that's just what they said in Beauty and the Beast, and we see how that went. Oh, I don't get to walk up to that. Can't go in. Hello.
Master Feleron runs us miners hard. Harder still since Ostergar.
Interesting. Hello, chickens. Oh, I can't do anything. I can select him, highlight him, but I can't do anything. Ooh, pile of filth. Ugh.
It has begun.
And elf root. Cool. Alrighty. Let's see around here. More miners, refugees.
I'm scared. When are we going home?
That's a good question, little boy. Refugees, farmer.
That marshman stole from me. I know it.
This Elder Miriam. Cured leather gloves. Cool. Alright.
Where can we go? This is no better than what we left.
Poor thing. Let's talk to... Hi, Morgan. You two getting to know each other?
You got a bed for the night. You taken care of.
You think I'm a refugee?
You look better armed than most refugees that come through.
I'd hope so.
You're a deserter or the like. I'll trust you can take care of yourself.
Actually, I was more hoping I could help you.
Don't need blades right now. We need beds, food, and an end to all these sad sots. I don't suppose you know anything of tonics, medicines, or herbs.
I don't, but my friend does.
Then you may be able to do us a lot of good. All manner of travellers come through, many injured or sick. We do our best, but we're out of supplies. There's medicinal herbs in the woods to the north. If you make a few poultices, I'll scrape together some sort of payment. I'll write all you need to know in this note here.
How handy. More than just plants. Craft the poultices. Elder Miriam has requested that you use your skill with herbs to craft some lesser health poultices for the injured refugees of Lothering. 3 of these should suffice. Okay. Cool. So I guess Morgan's probably the one with, yep, herbalism. So we can make, yeah, we got enough to make 3. And Mabari Crunch. Restores a small amount of a Mabari Hound's health and stamina over time and cures it of a single injury. Neat. Lesser lyrium potion. I need more lyrium dust for that. Okay, let's make 1, 2, 3 health poultices. Cool.
Have any luck finding herbs in the woods?
Didn't need 'em. Here you go.
This will help many people. You're a good sort, you know.
Excellent. Ooh, 50 silvers. There we go. That recoups my losses from donating to the treasury, or the chantry then. Dane's Refuge. What is that? Yeah, I haven't popped around this side.
We're planning on running that mine until the last minute. Felleron's orders.
So Terran Logain is the new regent? Isn't that a good thing?
I heard that he may have had something to do with the king's death.
Yeah, you tell him.
I thought Darkspawn killed the king. That doesn't make any sense.
It's probably political nonsense. We'll be lucky if they don't burn down the entire country fighting over the throne.
He's not wrong. Ooh, fire arrows. Yes, please. What do I have? Currently I've got 36 ice arrows. Nice. Alright.
Greetings, my lord. Maker's blessing to you. Greetings, my lord. Maker's blessing
to you too.
You might not want to go in. Tavern's full, and those soldiers are being a nuisance.
Why is the tavern full?
Same reason the chantry's full, packed with people who fled their homes. The tavern keeper's letting folks sleep on the floors, but he can only fit so many. And those soldiers are getting restless.
Tell me about these soldiers.
They're not here to defend us. They were looking for someone before they started drinking. I hear they almost killed a man because they didn't like his face. I wonder if they're deserters from the king's army.
You seem unhappy.
Is there any reason to be happy? With the king dead, them Darkspawn will overrun Lothering before anyone can organize. You'd think those soldiers could at least run off the bandits. I hear someone gave them what they deserved. Wasn't you, was it?
Why, yes. That was me. I'm glad you heard.
It was? Hey, everyone! This is the one who drove out those thieving bastards! More will probably come, but it's good to know some justice is left here. Thank you.
It was my pleasure. Yes. We're a local hero now. Let's step inside.
I'd keep your voice.
Well, look what we have here, then. I think we've just been blessed.
Uh-oh. Logain's men. This can't be good.
Didn't we spend all morning asking about a dwarf by this very description? And everyone said they hadn't seen one.
It seems we were lied to.
Gentlemen, surely there's no need for trouble. These are no doubt simply more poor souls seeking refuge.
They're more than that. Now stay out of our way, sister. You protect these traitors, you'll get the same as them.
Let's see. What makes you think we're traitors, eh?
Tern Logain claims the Grey Wardens betrayed the king. Or haven't you heard?
Enough talk! Take the warden into custody. Kill the sister and anyone else that gets in your way.
Right. Let's make this quick.
That's not cool. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. We're going to back up.
Proceed.
We're going to use our crippling shot on the commando. Fighting. Alright, now we'll just hit him up quick. Yeah, extra ice damage.
Alright, you've won. We surrender.
Yeah, that's right.
Good. They've learned their lesson and we can all stop fighting now.
Okay. Let's see. The Grey Wardens didn't betray King Kalin. Loghain did.
I was there. The Tern pulled us out of a trap.
The Tern left the king to die!
The Wardens led the king to his death. The Tern could do nothing.
Take a message to Loghain.
What do you want to tell him?
The Grey Wardens know what really happened.
I'll tell him. Right away, now. Thank you.
I apologize for interfering, but I couldn't just sit by and not help.
It's alright. I was happy to save your life.
Save my life. I assure you, I can handle myself.
And who are you, anyhow?
Let me introduce myself. I am Liliana, one of the lay sisters of the Chantry here in Lothering. Oh, I was.
What does that mean?
I joined the Chantry to live a life of religious contemplation. But I am no priest, not even an initiate.
Well, I'm Durin. A pleasure.
Those men said you're a Grey Warden. You will be battling the Darkspawn, yes? That is what Grey Wardens do. I know after what happened, you will need all the help you can get. That's why I'm coming along.
And just what help would you be to me?
The Maker told me to join you. Surely, he would not do so without good reason.
The Maker is on my side. Welcome aboard, then.
Then, you believe me? I knew the Maker had sent a true dream. A vision that by serving you, I serve his holy plan.
Perhaps your skull was cracked worse than Mother thought.
Thank you. I appreciate being given this chance. I will not let you down.
Awesome. Alright. Liliana's a level 7 rogue. So I've got me as a rogue, a mage, a warrior. Now do I want a war dog or another rogue? I'm kind of thinking, let's leave out the war dog and put in our rogue. I love this party screen, by the way. This is by far one of my favorite party screens. Whoa, whoa, Alistair, what was that for? Alright, let's read the codex. Liliana. In the cloister, away from the fuss and the flurry of the cities, I found peace, and in that stillness, I could hear the Maker. A lay sister of the Chantry who can beat the stuffing out of trained mercenaries would be notable enough, but one who also claims to have been sent to fight the Darkspawn by the Maker himself is unusual, to say the least. She joined Alistair and Durin in Lothering, insisting that she would prove useful. Liliana, let's take a look at what you've got. Okay, you have a single enchanted grade dagger, and that's it. What do your skills look like? Stealing, cool. Combat training, poison making, so you're really similar to me. Interesting. Okay. Talents. You're a bard, so you got the Song of Valor. You have a couple of rogue stuff. And then you have... oh, really? Didn't realize you were trained in archery, too. I mean, I am further into the archery tree than she is. I might have to end up spending the next, what, 12 levels? So almost the rest of the game, getting the rest of her talents up. Oh. That... Well, let's try making her an archer for now. We'll see about working with that. But we definitely want to get those other things going up. Alright, so your primary is going to be a bow. Which means I need one of these. Ash or elm? Ash it is. Ash short bow. Good. Get you leather gloves, because you're wearing what? Leather boots and a chauntry robe. Here's some leather gloves. Studded leather boots are actually not quite as good. Okay, she's got tier 3 leather boots. You don't need the shield. We don't need any of those at the moment. Okay. Yeah, that might be all we've got for you at the moment. Can't wear those armors. Okay. In the meantime, my daggers and swords here, enchanted gray iron dagger, is that the same thing? Yep, that's the same thing. Okay, so we're not going to worry about that. Alistair, he's still fully kitted out, and Morgan, still good. Excellent. Alright, we've gained ourselves a new companion. Thank you.
You're gonna make more trouble? We've about all we can stand in Lothering now.
Sorry about the mess.
They had it coming, and they were trouble enough themselves. So long as you don't start more, I won't get excited. Right then, name's Denal. Sorry I can't chat much. As you see, we've a full house.
I don't suppose you have any rooms?
Look around. People are sleeping on the floors and in the attic. That's how many rooms I don't have.
Who were those men I fought, exactly?
When Tien Logain marched by, he left those fellas behind to look for Grey Wardens. I suppose that's you.
Yes. Yes, it is.
I have no qualm with you, whatever the Tien says. My grandfather served. Your secret's safe with me. What can I get you then?
Have you heard any rumors?
I hear tell they held a funeral in Denerim for King Keelan. The Grand Cleric called for a full day of mourning, and there was a procession a mile long passing by the brazier. It's too bad they don't have a body to properly burn. What happened to him at the hands of those creatures, it's unthinkable. Anything else I can get you?
I think I'll be going.
Luck speed your way.
Alright. Let's talk to this person, Barlin, who happens to have a inexplicable air about him of, I want to give you a quest. Also, let's swap our weapons back and bring that aim back up.
I shall do it.
Barlin?
You're here about food. Take it up with that bleeding runt by the chantry. I got other gear to sell.
You're out of food?
Whole mess of refugees come in and leave near every night. All have hungry bellies, sad tales, and mementos for barter. I sold that bleeding merchant outside about half my larder 2 weeks back, and now he's charging outrageous sums for all my food.
Don't you worry about him. I took care of it.
You did? Well, I don't know what to say to that. Thanks.
Show me what you've got. Alright. Show me what you got, what you really, really got. What can we do? We can sell this enchanted dagger. We can sell... Nope, we don't want to sell that, apparently. Alright, so then what do you have to buy? Weapons. Thorn of the Dead Gods. One-handed dagger. 2 damage, 2 armor penetration. Okay. Interesting. Enchanted dagger, which is what we've got. This 4 attack. So this has the same critical chance, same armor penetration, and same strength modifier, except the Thorn of the Dead Gods gets +2 to damage and armor penetration. Cool. Yew Longbow is... Oh yeah, that's better. We'll definitely buy you. Or the Sailor's Crossbow. Oh, needs more strength. The damage is way up. Rapid aim. Interesting. Alright, so we'll buy this. The Lightning Rod. Where is compare to? Compare to Morgan. Morgan. This does a little bit less damage, has less penetration, less range, less spell power, but gives electricity, resistance, and damage. No. I'm good. Alright, armor. Comparing to Durin. Ooh, the small metal round shield. Actually, let's compare that to Alistair. Nope, nowhere near as good. But it doesn't appear to have any fatigue on it, which is pretty cool. That's okay. And that is nowhere near as good. War paints. Cool. It's pretty neat stuff. War paints for Mabari. Alright, compare it back to me. Studded helmet. Yeah, I could use that. Leather gloves. I can't actually wear those, which is a pity because they're better. So maybe I'll buy some and just up my strength next time around. Or studded leather gloves. Studded leather gloves, not quite as good. And I think that's what I've got, yeah. Hardened studded leather boots require more strength, but are better. Rough studded leather armor is not as good as the cured studded leather. Alright, so let's buy these gloves. Amulet of Accord. Reduces hostility and physical resistance. That's kind of cool. I could put it on someone. Alright, so we'll keep that in mind. Traps. Shiny gold ring. Ale. Golden rope necklace. Okay. Rock salve. Okay. Increases the user's armor and physical resistance, but decreases movement speed and attack speed. Claw traps. Shrapnel traps. Incense of awareness. More aware of the surrounding action, but less able to resist hostile influence. Bonus to defense, but penalty to mental resistance. Cool. Mild lore. Okay, so there's some nice stuff here. Lesser injury kit. I'm looking good on lessers, so I'll hold off on that. And then, okay. So these are traps and other things. Okay, distilling agent. No. Life stones. Trap trigger. Well, let's buy a couple of those. We'll get, I don't know, 5. Yeah, that seems like a decent number. Lyrium dust. Metal shard. Flask alpha. Okay. Not bad. And then, yeah, let's buy the Amulet of Accord. Alrighty. Which means, let's give that Amulet of Accord to Liliana. Oh, she's got something. Morgan also has something. Oops. Alistair has that. Well, maybe I'll lose my constitution. Definitely want to equip this. Damage should go up. Yes, now 14.5. Okay, studded leather helmet. Yes, please. Okay, can't use those yet. Studded leather boots. Nope. Amulet of Accord. Reduces hostility and extra physical resistance. We'll take that. Our health is going to go from 145 to 135. It's not horrible. The crushed arm is not really helping, but yeah, we'll do okay. Alright, and then Morrigan. How's the apprentice cow look? Not as good. Okay. Studded leather boots. No, the enchantress footing's way better. Okay, leather gloves. You could actually use them, and it's not much more fatigue. Interesting. So yeah, we'll give that to you for now. Alright. Liliana, this ashen longbow is the... Oh no, that's a short bow, that's why. There we go, now you got an ashen longbow. Excellent! Alright, you still have more to say?
You're here about food. Take it up with that bleeding runt by the chantry. I got other gear to sell.
Know of any well-paying work in Lothering?
Check the chanter's board by the chantry. There's good jobs there. No, don't suppose you know anything about, poison?
I have dabbled in such things.
I figured if I kept asking, I'd find someone.
Oh my.
I'd pay good coin for some simple poison. Something to slow them beasties down or make them think twice.
I'll see what I can do.
Thanks. I might have some ingredients in stock. Don't really know what you need.
Farewell. Alright. So he wants us to make poison, someone else wants us to make health poultices that we did, and somebody else wanted us to make traps. It's like a whole crafting tutorial. But, well guys, it's been a blast so far, exploring Lothering. We've met Leliana now, so we'll have her in the party. But, it is time to call it an episode. So until next time, have a good one all. Bye.